what does privilege mean to you, and how do you see it in your life?
Privilege to me means that I have a gift that either I've been given or that I acquire by myself. And in my life, I think I've been blessed to have a wonderful family and to be a member of this Christ Church Cathedral congregation. It's a blessing to me, and that blessing to me is a privilege. Some people are more blessed than others, and those who have more than the others have that privilege. Hopefully, they use that privilege to benefit others than oppress them. In my experience, people are generally generous, but it is difficult for the person who may be oppressed or who may be on the lower level of the economic ladder not to feel that way. But in my life and in my experience, I think people are normally generous and they will share their wealth or their privilege with others, especially if asked.
So what are some examples of people sharing that privilege, using their privilege for good, as you were saying?
I think neighbors here they enjoy on a daily basis that benefit of the people who have more than they do. Most of the time, you see that we receive gifts, either financial, material, or in other ways that people bring from other areas of our region just for us to be able to support our downtown neighbors who may not be as fortunate as the rest of us. So that's one way people do share. The fact that people come here from all over the world sometimes also means that those people with, have the privilege or who have the benefit of being able to travel and, come to places like this to share their experiences and to share their lives with us. It's one way that those people, the privileged few, come to share their lives with us.
And what do you think of the term privilege and how it is used in our society nowadays, and whether that's a helpful term to describe what it means or what it is trying to describe, or is it hurtful? What are your thoughts?
Most of the time, I think it would depend on your audience. If you are speaking to someone who doesn't have much in economic terms, it's difficult for them to understand that the so-called privileged few have their other priorities. Some people think that they should share everything with the lower economic people. On the other hand, most privileged people, they have to find a way to make their money. They have to support their business and make sure that they can provide for themselves before they can provide for the other people. It's like flying an airplane. They tell you to put the oxygen on yourself before you put it on your neighbors. It's the same thing with people who are privileged. They have the money. They may have worked for it. It may have been passed down from their parents or whatever. But if they don't have it and take care of it, they're not going to be able to share with those people that need them. So they have to make the money. They have to maintain that privilege to be able to help others. So in my experience, people who are privileged, they normally or generally do share with most of us who don't have a whole lot.